Greetings, everyone. Let's talk about it. If you are an animal, then you'll likely be able to be used like an animal. Because in that sense, you're just a biological instrument or a life form, an organic matter, yes? Is that what you are, humans? If you're an organic matter, like if that's what humans are, then can you explain your awareness? Can you explain why you're self-aware and why you're seeking what you call God? Like humans, what are you? Because if you're an intelligent animal, then I can understand why you accommodate the kind of treatment that you're given by those you trust to look out for your best interest. So, dear humans, are you an advanced animal or an expression of divine? If you are an advanced animal, then listen to everything they've been telling you and then perhaps try to make sense of it. But if you think that you are not an advanced animal and you are beyond the spectrum of what it is they call animals, so say you are not an organism, you're an expression of divine. So if you really are an expression of divine, then can you prove it? Can you prove that you are made in the image of what you call God? If you are made in the image of what you call God, then do you think that this creator will create an advanced life form, yeah, that can be destroyed by a single cell organism, a microbe? Humans, a microbe. A microorganism is what has struck down the world. A microorganism, bruh. And people went to fucking school, bro. People went to school to learn about all the whole medical shenanigans, and they cannot identify the difference between a microbe, a virus, and a bacteria. And if this, what they call a virus, is spreading, how is it spreading? A virus is not alive. Can anyone explain that? And all the doctors saw that information, laughed in the face of everyone, and said, yes, that exists, the sense of a COVID-19 virus that somehow has shut down the world and is now kind of like, promoting the sense, a new normal. All right? A new normal. What's the new normal? Wearing a mask, dear humans. They separate humans with religion, separate you with the color of your skin tone, they separate you with everything, separate you with borders. And now they're separating you with a mask. So you walk around, you cannot tell the expression of the faces of the people you see around you, and you call that what? Are you fucking serious, dear humans? You all looking at all this shit and you're all dancing around with it. Some of you are getting paid. You're encouraging it. You believe that a virus exists. And if a virus exists, what are you? Are you an animal or are you an expression of divine? If you're an expression of divine, then you ought to be able to vibrate at a frequency higher to a point where virus cannot infect you, because you are a manifestation of the divine that you believe that you are made in the image of. But if you are an advanced animal, if you are just a fucking animal or a maggot, then I can understand why you expect people who told you that you're born of sin, people who gave you so many lies, and you believe that these people have your best interest, and somehow you're playing along with the things that they are telling you to do in a situation like this. Do you know about plasma technology? Do you know about a corona plasma device? Killer photographers, they use it to snap the electric print of the human, of a matter, or of any organic matter. You're able to get the electric signal from using this plasma device. Anyways, basically, cut matters short, this device has the ability to eradicate any life form based on that frequency. For instance, the microbe is very tiny, you cannot see it, it can be in your hand. So if you can use that plasma device, you can literally disinfect the room, just turn it on, and this little spark of electricity just move around, little light forms, and it eradicates any form of microbe organism. Just Google it, research it for yourself. It's called a corona plasma technology, something like that. Now, why aren't humans suggesting that we incorporate our reality with this kind of devices that you can use to disinfect the room before you go in the sense that you turn it on and it flackers the lights around, and or any kind of frequency or any organism vibrating at the frequency that you do not want to, you know, interrupt your experience, then you can eradicate it. Why aren't they introducing that technology? Why aren't they introducing sound technology that you can use to identify the vibration or the frequency of any organism and then manipulate it, destroy it, remove it just by using that technology? Why aren't they using that? And this technology existed since 1937, but suddenly they're not even trying to suggest some certain form of new normal outside the old normal. And how do you solve a new normal? By using vaccines, and now they're incorporating the vaccines with nanites and smart technology, so you can be able to have, they want humans to beep when you're, disobeying social distance laws. So basically, if you're standing, let's say 5 feet close to someone, your body will start beeping like you're a fucking robot. Yes, is this what they are trying to, augment the human new experience? Is this your new normal, beloved? Is this your new normal? So is this something that everyone is going to vibe into? Children will start beeping when they are, close to less than 6 feet away from each other. People start wearing masks. You cannot see the expression of people's faces. You cannot touch people. You cannot hug them, and you have to live in this dystopian reality with surveillance system and biometrics and biodigital systems that are monitoring you and influencing your decisions. And this is the kind of reality that you all have settled for and you've accepted, including those of you who call yourself doctors, who went to the fucking university for over 8 years, and you cannot tell the difference between a virus and a bacteria and how the human biology vibrates higher beyond the point where you can be affected by a virus. The vaccine depends on your immune system to get rid of any virus. So basically, they're creating a system that they're abusing you. They're abusing all of you. They're abusing each and every one, and you're accepting this as a new normal. They abuse humans using the HIV virus. It's a lie. And many of you accepted this as normal. You felt, oh, that's the HIV virus, didn't you? What is AIDS? What is HIV virus? AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome, which means that it affects your immune system not to tackle diseases. So basically, that's a virus that attacks your immune system. So how do you explain that into creation if it wasn't designed by some of these people who are trying to sell the cure to you? People who depend on the population of the population in order to make their means spent. This is their agenda, and they're not thinking about terraforming or colonizing other planets, because little minds can't think high things. People think that they're alone in the universe. Listen, humans, what are you? Are you an animal, or are you a maggot, or are you an expression of the divine? If you're an expression of the divine, then you ought to know that you can heal yourself. You ought to know that you have the ability to raise your frequency to the point where you cannot be infected by any disease, not even a microbe, beloved. I'm talking about any form of disease. You cannot be infected by these things once you raise your vibration to a frequency where disease cannot enter. Diseases are low vibrational organisms, and these are things that are not, designed to interact with the human experience, unless these humans are the ones projecting these shenanigans in order to, control the population or make money or whatever fucking reason that they think they're doing this for. The problem persists because humans believe in this shit. You humans love to believe in fear. You always want to see the danger. You don't see the love. You don't see the joy and everything. You always, believe in fear first. They have to tell you something to be afraid of before you recognize that you're divine. Or some of you are waiting to see it on CNN, right? You want to see it on CNN that, oh, humans, we just discovered that humans are divine. You heard that you're made in the image, and you think you don't, like, humans cannot comprehend what they call God, and they've reduced themselves to less than maggots, and now they're about to jump into the server of someone's computer and be plugged and chipped. And it sounds strange, bro. If you could accept HIV, you could accept that you're born of sin, and you could accept wearing a mask, then pretty much you're not worthy. And now you believe that you're not worthy of having that experience, that you're hardwired to be a divine expression in every sense. In every essence, you can look at it. Humans have compassion. Humans, you have love. Can you explain love? Can you explain love? You can you? Or can you measure it? Do you have any device to measure how much you're loved or how so much love you or someone loves you or if you know what you're feeling? Can you measure it? You cannot. But somehow you believe in low frequency lies and you believe in this, then you believe that you're divine. You believe it's a certain chemical can make you whole. But you do not believe that your consciousness consists of the whole, everything that exists, and that you have the ability to control your reality. And if you have the ability to create your reality, what reality have you created, humans? Look around you. Is this it? No, it isn't.